Okay, I'm pretty excited about this. In this video, we're going to talk about some of the changes that are coming up for Nick Fury, Shield Medic, Quake, and most importantly to me, like a rework for Wolverine. In addition, we're going to go over the entire kit back here for Agent Coulson, and he is going to be a defensive war god. Straight up god tier inside of war on defense. You can see that power armor right behind me is struggling. Now, 2 videos today. Up here in the right-hand corner, there is a link to the reworks for AIM and Graviton. Do check that out. I'm making 2 videos because there's 2 information to put in 1 video, and I'm probably more excited about that. And the reason why I'm more excited about that is that I already have AIM unlocked, and there's a ton of really cool things to do with AIM. Although I think as far as overall impact in the game, Coulson is going to be a much more impactful. Let's take a look at the changes that are upcoming. A bunch of good stuff right here. The first one is that in war, all of the buffs that are typically allocated to Nick Fury and Shield minions on war, they're also going to be allocated to Coulson, and that just makes sense, although that won't be in any other game modes. So Coulson looks like it's hard to say if he's going to be useful outside of war on defense. Jury's out. We've got some footage that we're going to look up here in a minute. I'm going to go over his entire kit where it's in a raid. And his kit looks strong, and I think he's going to be good on offensive in raid. Well, you only play an offense on raid. But he is primarily set up for defense and war. Shield Medic, and there's some crazy synergies with Shield Medic and Coulson. Her special will 100% revive Coulson if he's dead, in addition to the 20% chance to revive a Shield ally. Her special now heals all Shield for bonus health, not just Shield minions, so that'll also help out Quake, right? That'd be pretty cool. Create some unique synergies there. There's also synergy on Coulson's passive. When he falls below 50% health, he will give Shield Medic 60% turn meter. So there's definitely a turn order where you have to kill Medic before Coulson. And focusing down Coulson is just a bad idea all around because it's going to feed turn meter to her and so on. Quake, and I like this quite a bit. Her special now slows. That always bothered me that her basic was actually a better ability than her special. This will balance it out. It seems like I never did her special. That kind of also made the AI bad with her because the basic, slowed 3 people, and that was just better. Now her special will not only clear positive effects, but it also applies slow. Wolverine. These things right here, in the middle right here, applies to the special on Wolverine, which is going to get significantly better, but the passive is where the drastic rework and improvement to Wolverine is. The special, a Phoenix an ally, the primary target takes increased damage. If Psylocke's an ally, this attack cannot be counterattacked. And I want to test this, but I'm thinking that means that the chain won't break. Before, counterattack would break the chain, and I think that this means that won't happen anymore. It'll be fine. It'll just run through the whole team, which is a good deal. Cyclops and ally, all secondary attacks have a 100% chance to crit. Good. Like it. Most importantly, right here, passive. He gains 5% speed for each X-Man ally, and speed is the most important stat in a turn-based game. That means that the ultimates are going to be coming through more quickly. His specials are going to be coming more quickly. He's going to be healing more often. Think about that. Healing more frequently because he's going to be faster. X-Men ally, 20% speed boost is, dude, that's bonkers crazy. Okay, let's go into the raid and look at Coulson's kit. Okay, here we go. And we're going to go into, this is going to offense, and this is just going to allow us to see all the abilities on Coulson and see some footage of how it looks on the raid. Now, ideal lineup, I believe, will not have Shield Trooper, but it'll have Shield Assault. Looks like Operative is going to be subbed out most of the time on Coulson. All the missing pieces on the shield are going to be fulfilled by Coulson. But, God, war. Oh, my God. If Coulson drops below 50% health, change speed bar by 60% for Shield Medic. Talked about that. On war defense, gain 40% max health. Shield allies gain 40% max health. Crazy. On spawn, apply immunity to all shield allies. Wow, negative status effects won't be on there because they're gonna spawn with immunity. Oof. Not a lot of things go faster than shield, but I'm thinking specifically Magneto and how that'll play out. Gain 120% resistance. Shield allies gain 120% resistance. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my God, it seems so good. And I think this is what we were wanting because full clear versus full clear is what's been happening for a lot of alliances, at least at the top. Attack primary target for 230% damage. Chain 2 to 4 adjacent targets for 180% damage. Counterattacks break this chain. Change speed bar for primary and secondary targets by 20%. Fine. Nothing wrong with that there whatsoever. This is where it starts to get crazy right here. Attack primary target for 200% damage. This is a special. Attack all other enemies for 150% damage. On war defense, transfer 4 positive effects from the primary target to all non-minion shield allies. Nick Fury. And then Nick Fury can spread that to everybody. Crazy. Non-minion shield allies. Flip all positive effects on primary target. Oh my God. Remove all positive effects from all enemies. Apply slow to all tech enemies. God, my goodness. I'm going to have to make videos on just how to beat this team. I mean, seriously, like the next war, if this team is on defense, I got to see. We're going to play that power armor matchup here in a minute. And crazy. Now, this is absolutely bonkers nuts. And then I'll explain my experience with this ability right here. Apply offense up to all shield allies. Fine. On war defense, clear all positive effects from the enemy with the most damage, which is going to be like Rocket or Human Torch or whatever. Your damage dealer, Daredevil, Punisher. Apply defense down and taunt to that enemy with the most damage. Call 2 allies the most damage. Attack to the enemy with the most damage. Attack all enemies for 280% damage. So when you go against this team in war, pretty much expect your damage dealer to get deleted. Just poof, gone. No longer there. And I played Fantastic Four with Namor versus this team a couple times when I was back at their studio. And by the way, be sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, whatever you need to do, because there will be more videos to come here shortly. As soon as I can release the whole footage of Fantastic Four, I will. But when I was playing that matchup, half of the time it was a 4 versus 5 matchup. My Human Torch got deleted turn 1. The other half of the time it was a 3 versus 5 and it was an auto lose. Power Armor and Fantastic Four are supposed to be the best on offense in war, and pretty much Power Armor could punch up 100K. It was deleting any team. Ultron teams didn't matter. And we're going to show some footage here. Now, this is all Foxnext provided footage, development build footage, subject to change. I don't know. They gave it to me. You can see weird UI up here in the middle. I'm going to play the Power Armor footage that I started showing at the beginning of the video because it's crazy. But 3 versus 5 or 4 versus 5, just turn 1 is crazy. And this is going to be something. Now, let's take a look at this footage here. This is a little bit frustrating because it doesn't show what's really going on as far as damage. You know, the UI was all removed. So watch what happens to War Machine before the Power Armor even gets to take a turn. So shield's still going, shield's still going, shield's still going. And what? War Machine's already gone, so this is effectively a 4 versus 5. And I'm telling you, there's a percentage chance, you know, if they all targeted Falcon or something, it could be a 3 versus 5. So Rescue finally gets to go, and I'm just going to tell you what happens here. Power Armor loses. And I don't know about you, but Power Armor doesn't lose in war, and this is war footage right here. So Coulson's going to be important on defense in war, and I think a lot of people are asking for this because full clear versus full clear becomes a function of spending money in a race, which was kind of unfun. And I'm going to have to make videos on how to beat this team. There may only be one way to beat this team. I'm not sure. I'm very curious, but I just know that it's going to be God tier on war with Agent Coulson. Look out, because S.H.I.E.L.D. has been, you know, basically not put on defense very often because of Brotherhood was a counter. All right, well, be sure to watch the other video. The other video has the aim, and I'm equally excited about that. Actually, in a lot of ways, I'm more excited about that because I don't know what's going to be the best aim team. Lots of really cool mechanics and tricks over there. I can't wait to start playing with my aim, and I think they're going to be good on defense as well. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.